Imagine this: you're sitting in a crowded room. The air is full of voices, laughter, shifting glances, and then someone new walks in. They're not the most attractive person there. They're not the wealthiest. They're not even the most accomplished. Yet within minutes, they speak a handful of ordinary words. And suddenly, you feel drawn in. You want to listen longer. You want to know more. What just happened? It wasn't their looks. It wasn't their money. It was language words that became windows into their true character. The Stoics taught us this long ago. Language is the mirror of the soul. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king surrounded by political battles, wrote, "Observe their actions, understand their motives, and you will see their inner nature." But here's the subtle truth. It isn't the grand speeches or the polished performances that reveal someone. It's the small words, the ones most people overlook. And when spoken with sincerity, those words carry a power far greater than charm or wealth. Today, I'll share with you 6 simple words. 6 words that quietly expose a person's true character and explain why we're instinctively drawn to those who use them with honesty. Word number 4 will surprise you. It reveals the rarest kind of courage in our modern age, and it might just make you rethink your own life. So, are you ready to hold up a mirror to character itself through the words we choose? Let's begin. And if you're new here, subscribe to The Stoic Habit, where every week we uncover ancient wisdom to help you live stronger, calmer, and harder to shake. Word number 1. Sorry, the courage to be wrong. Most people are afraid of this word. They think sorry means weakness. They think admitting fault is like lowering their shield in battle. But in reality, saying sorry when you are truly wrong is one of the strongest things a human being can do. Think back to Elon Musk in 2018. At a tense shareholder meeting, angry investors filled the room. And instead of defending himself with excuses, he looked them in the eye and said, "I'm sorry. I was disrespectful. I was wrong." Just one short sentence. And what happened? The tension softened. Respect, which could have been lost forever, grew stronger. Tesla's stock didn't collapse, it rose. Because people saw something rare, a leader who would rather face the truth than protect his ego. The Stoics understood this power. Epictetus taught, "The wise man is not afraid to appear foolish if it means admitting his errors." To apologize sincerely is not weakness, it is proof of confidence, because you are secure enough not to cling to perfection. Integrity, because you value truth above your pride. Maturity, because you take responsibility when things fall apart. And here's the deeper lesson. In a world obsessed with appearances, where everyone tries to look flawless, the person who admits mistakes shines brighter than all the polished pretenders. They are a beacon of authenticity. People don't trust those who hide their flaws, but they are drawn instinctively to those who can look at reality and say, "Yes, I failed. Yes, I was wrong, and I will fix it." But let's be honest, not every apology is real. Some are manipulations designed to end the conversation quickly. So, how do you tell the difference between a genuine apology and a false one? You've heard them before. "I'm sorry, but I'm sorry you feel that way." These are not apologies, they are disguises. They protect the ego instead of repairing the truth. It's simple. And let's get to the second word. Word number 2. Help. The power of offering without being asked. Think about this. In a world where most people are lost in their own screens, in their own problems, someone who notices you without being asked feels like a rare gift. Help. Just one small word, yet it reveals a heart that is awake, present, and generous. I remember a story about Warren Buffett. At a business conference in New York, he noticed a young assistant struggling, carrying stacks of heavy folders while trying to juggle a laptop bag. Dozens of people passed by, too focused on their own conversations. But Buffett, one of the wealthiest men alive, quietly stepped in and said, "Let me help you with those." No cameras, no publicity, no expectation of return. Just a billionaire offering his hands like any decent human being. That moment, for the assistant, became unforgettable. Why? Because unsolicited help is magnetic. It tells you something profound about a person's character. The Stoics believed we were born to work together. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the hive cannot be good for the bee." In other words, our well-being is bound to the well-being of others. To see a need and to act without waiting to be asked, and that is living Stoicism in its purest form. When someone offers help without being prompted, it reveals three things. They are attentive. They actually notice the world around them. They are empathetic. They can sense the struggle of another. They are generous. They give without calculating what they'll receive back. And think about it. In relationships, friendships, even at work, who do you trust more? The colleague who only helps when it benefits them, or the one who notices your silent struggle and steps forward without hesitation? But there's a danger too. Not every offer of help is pure. Sometimes help comes with hidden strings attached, with unspoken debts, or an agenda that benefits the helper more than you. So how can we tell the difference between genuine service and performative assistance? Word number 3. Actually, the courage to correct, gently. Most people stay silent when they hear something wrong. It feels easier, safer to let misinformation slide. After all, why risk sounding difficult? Why risk conflict? But here's the truth. How someone handles inaccuracies reveals the depth of their integrity. And sometimes, one quiet word, actually, can shine a light brighter than 1,000 speeches. Picture this. You're at a dinner party. The conversation turns to climate change, and someone confidently quotes a statistic, but you know it's completely false. Most people nod politely, not wanting to break the flow. But then, one person speaks calm, respectful, with no hint of arrogance. Actually, the latest research shows something different. And then they share the accurate information without attacking, without humiliating. What happens? The room shifts. Not because they won the argument, but because they showed something rarer than charm, and the courage to honor truth, even when it's uncomfortable. The Stoics valued this courage deeply. Epictetus reminded us, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." Correcting falsehood isn't about being superior. It's about keeping knowledge clean so everyone can grow. When someone uses actually with humility, it shows three things. They prize accuracy over approval. They are willing to carry social discomfort for the sake of truth. They have the emotional intelligence to correct without wounding. Think of it like this. Anyone can stay silent to keep the peace. But only a person of character can speak truth while still protecting dignity. That's why we're drawn to them. We trust them. We know they won't lie to us just to make things easy. Word number 4. No. The strength of boundaries. There is one word people fear more than sorry. It's the word no. From childhood, we're taught to please, to be agreeable, to avoid disappointing others. Say yes, stay late, join in, go along, even when it eats away at our energy. But here's the paradox. The word no is not rejection. It is freedom. Think of Steve Jobs. He once said, "Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things." Apple became extraordinary not because Jobs chased every idea, but because he cut ruthlessly, protecting focus like it was sacred. Every no created space for the few yes that truly mattered. Now picture a scene closer to home. A group of co-workers out for drinks. It's late, and tomorrow you have an important meeting. The pressure starts, "Come on, don't be boring, just one more." Most people cave in, but one person smiles and says calm, steady, "No, I'm heading home. Have a great night." No excuses, no apologies. Just clarity. And suddenly everyone respects them a little more. Because no reveals three things. Self-awareness. They know their limits and priorities. Self-respect. They honor their time and energy. Integrity. They refuse to betray their values for approval. The Stoics saw this clearly. Epictetus taught, "Some things are up to us, others are not. The expectations of others are not ours to control, but our choices, our boundaries, our values, these are within our grasp." And here's the real magnetism. A person who can say no to protect themselves will also respect your boundaries. They won't pressure you. They won't manipulate you. They understand that freedom is mutual, but beware. Not every no comes from wisdom. Sometimes it's stubbornness, selfishness, or fear disguised as strength. So how do you know when no is authentic and when it's just avoidance? The answer is revealed in how they react, not to pressure, but to your success. And that takes us to the fifth word, a word that separates envy from genuine admiration. Word number 5, congratulations, the abundance of joy. There is a test of character most people fail. It isn't how they handle defeat. It's how they respond to your victory. Anyone can clap for themselves. But when you succeed, when you rise, look closely at the people around you. Some will smile, but their eyes betray envy. Some will offer polite words, but their tone is hollow. And a rare few will celebrate you as if your win were their own. Those rare souls use one powerful word, congratulations, not as empty courtesy, but with genuine fire in their voice, light in their eyes, and no trace of resentment. Picture this. You've just been promoted. Most colleagues mumble the expected phrase, "Congrats, good for you," then quickly turn the conversation back to themselves. But one person looks you in the eye and says, "Congratulations, I'm honestly so happy for you. You've worked hard and you truly deserve this." And in that moment, you feel it. No hidden agenda, no bitterness, just pure joy on your behalf. That is character. The Stoics knew envy corrodes the soul. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Rejoice for the good fortune of others as if it were your own." To celebrate another's success shows three things. Emotional security. They don't need to diminish you to feel worthy. An abundance mindset. They believe life is not a zero-sum game. True generosity of spirit. They want good things for others, even when nothing returns to them. Think about relationships, friendships, even family. When someone can celebrate your progress without secretly competing, they are the ones you can trust in every season of life. But here's the warning. False congratulations exist too. Sometimes it's disguised criticism. "Congrats, but are you sure you can handle the pressure?" Sometimes it's a smile hiding jealousy. So, how do you know if someone's joy is real? Watch their body language. Listen to whether their voice rises with genuine warmth. See if they ask follow-up questions, because real excitement wants details. And yet, there is still one word, the deepest word of all, that reveals the rarest treasure in human character. Not charm, not wit, not applause, but the power to connect at the level of the soul. That word is, I understand. Word number 6, I understand, the gift of being seen. Of all the words we've explored, this one might be the rarest. I understand. Most people don't really listen. They wait for their turn to speak. They prepare their answer while you're still talking, or they rush to fix your problem before they've even felt it. And yet when someone looks at you, listens fully, and says softly, I understand, it lands like water in the desert. Picture this. You're sharing something heavy, maybe grief, maybe failure. Most friends jump in with quick advice. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Here's what you should do. And though they mean well, you feel unseen. But then, one friend sits quietly, lets you finish, and after a pause simply says, "I understand why this hurts. I understand why this feels overwhelming." No rush to solve, no attempt to minimize. Just recognition of your reality, your pain, your humanity. And suddenly, you feel lighter. Not because the problem is gone, but because you are no longer carrying it alone. The Stoics valued this kind of perception. Marcus Aurelius urged us to examine the motives and struggles of others, not to judge them, but to understand them. To see another's inner world is to honor their dignity. When someone truly says, "I understand," it reveals three profound things. Emotional maturity. They can sit with discomfort without fleeing. Genuine empathy. They step into your shoes, if only for a moment. Secure self-worth. They don't need to hijack the conversation with their own story. And here's the beauty. In a world of endless noise, being understood is revolutionary. It builds trust faster than charm. It deepens bonds more than gifts. It tells you, you matter. But beware of cheap imitation. Fake understanding sounds generic. "I know how you feel," said too quickly, without listening. Real understanding is specific. It echoes back your experience, showing they truly heard you. So here we are, 6 words. Sorry, help, actually, no, congratulations, I understand. 6 small signals, yet together they form a map of character. Above all, these 6 words are not magic spells. They are simply reflections of a person's true character. Anyone can say them, but not everyone means them. That's why your role is to pay attention to the context, to the sincerity in their voice, and to the subtle signals that come with the words. When you look closely, you'll start to see the difference between someone speaking from truth and someone hiding behind performance. And here's the beauty. The moment you recognize these words spoken with real honesty, you've found something rare in today's world. You've found someone worthy of friendship and someone worthy of trust. And if you want to build this kind of magnetism in your own life, start small. Practice one of these words each day. Say sorry with courage. Offer help without being asked. Protect truth. Honor your boundaries. Celebrate others. And above all, listen deeply enough to say, "I understand." That is the Stoic path to authenticity. And it begins with the words we choose. Conclusion. These 6 words create what I call Stoic magnetism, a kind of attraction that doesn't come from looks or from wealth, but from character. This isn't a trick. It's a daily practice. When you speak them with honesty, you won't need to chase people. They will be drawn to you naturally. So here's your challenge for this week. Apologize sincerely. Offer help before you're asked. Correct gently when truth matters. Say no with courage. Celebrate someone's win with your whole heart. And truly listen so you can say, "I understand. Now I want to hear from you." Comment below and tell me which of these 6 words is hardest for you. Or simply write, "I commit to the Stoic 6. Let that be your promise to yourself and to this community. And if you're ready to build unshakable character, subscribe to the Stoic Habit, tap the bell, and share this video with someone you believe is also searching for inner strength. Because in the end, strength, truth, and wisdom are habits we build together.